Welcome! I'm Matt, and today I'm going over everything that you need to know about mechanical keyboards, whether you are looking to buy one in the near future or whether you just want to learn about them. Mechanical keyboards are unique in that they feature mechanical switches, opposed to rubber dome switches, which are commonly used in like the casual school Dell keyboard, or scissor switches, which are in a lot of laptops and Apple keyboards. Chances are you've already heard a mechanical keyboard. Whether you know it or not, a lot of keyboards are mechanical. The old ones, like the IBM ones, are actually mostly all mechanical. And many of you have probably heard the very famous Razer Black Widow being typed on, which is super clickety and clackety and loud. That's a mechanical keyboard. And it's very loud, but very fun to type on. Mechanical keyboards are praised so highly, there's even an entire subreddit dedicated to uploading pictures, buying new ones, reviewing them, trying them out, trying different switches, all that kind of jazz, and even uncovering undiscovered science about mechanical keyboards by digging deep into the board. Just not worth going into this video, but it's a pretty cool subreddit. You should go check it out. Back to the video. Mechanical switches are superior to other switches for a few reasons. First, they are more durable. They will last longer and you won't need to upgrade your keyboard or replace it for quite a while. Second, they're actually more pleasant to type on. They give a better typing experience, and they can actually improve your typing and gaming speeds and skill by just having a better actuation point and give you a better feel of what you're doing. So to start this video, let's talk about the switches themselves. The company that makes mechanical switches is called Cherry, and their switches are called Cherry MX switches. These switches are rated for at least 50 million key presses, which is a ton compared to any other types of keyboards. There are actually 4 main types of mechanical switches. There are many more, but there are 4 common ones. That is blue, red, brown, and black. And each of them is actually colored, whatever their colored name is. So if you take a keycap off, you will see the color of the name of the switch. Each of these types of switches differs from each other in their own unique way. The blue switches are tactile and have a loud click when you click them down, when you press them down. Brown switches also have a tactile bump, but there's no loud click when you actuate them. Red switches are a linear and light key press with no bump and no loud click. And finally, black switches are a little heavier than reds, but also linear with no tactile click or bump. There are many videos out there comparing and contrasting each key switch and the sounds and feels it gives, so I suggest you go onto YouTube and check them out. I'll link a few in the description, but if you really want to get a good feel for each switch, you should definitely do some of your own research. Once you find the type of switch you want, you're ready to start looking at keyboards to buy. Next, we're going to move on to keyboards. There are a lot of mechanical keyboards ranging from about $60 to $250 or more. Because there's so many, no matter what type of keyboard you want, there's probably the perfect one for you out there. The 3 main specializations of different types of keyboards is backlighting, keycap material, and writing on the keycap. You can get different colors of backlighting in different zones and a bunch of different features. You can get 2 types of keycaps known as ABS and PBT, which each have a unique feel. And lastly, you can get different types of key writing on the keycaps, like having it blank or having it glow in the dark or etched in or lasered on. It's a bunch of different customizability, and you should check it out yourself. Whether you are a flamboyant gamer that wants a bunch of shining lights or a minimalist who wants absolutely nothing on their keyboard, there's a keyboard out there for you. I put together a quick list of good brands to look out for when buying a mechanical keyboard, because there are some bad brands that you generally want to avoid. So if you are buying one, keep a good eye out for these brands: Cooler Master, Razer, WASDKeyboards, Ducky, KBT, SteelSeries, Logitech, WASDKeyboards, and Filco. Lastly, I'm going to talk about further customization after you've bought your keyboard and my own personal mechanical keyboard. If I haven't convinced you yet that you need a mechanical keyboard, hopefully after this you will realize you do. Mechanical keyboards are pretty awesome for customizability because you're not done once you get the keyboard. You can still do basically whatever you want. Some simple modifications are changing the keycaps or painting the case, but some more advanced modifications that you'll need actual electrical skills for is soldering new switches or soldering new LEDs onto your keyboard to give it a really custom look made just for you. My personal keyboard is the Cooler Master Quickfire Rapid. I went through a bunch of keyboards trying out all the switches, and I decided that I liked the blue switches, which have a tactile bump and a tactile click when you press them. I like them the best. While the Quickfire Rapid isn't the most high-end board, it has a lot of customizability, and I really like that fact about it. I even customized mine a lot. First, I bought a custom set of keycaps from WASDKeyboards, light blue and blank with a white escape key, and replaced all of the keys that were previously on the keyboard with these new ones. They have no writing on them, they're just a blank slate, and I think it looks really cool and minimalistic and stuff. Second, I took apart the keyboard and painted the case of the keyboard white opposed to the gray it came as. I really liked the white and light blue color combination better than the gray and light blue color combination. And lastly, which is kind of a small secret deadly weapon, is that I took the spacebar off and put it on backwards. So normally the spacebar is up like that. And then when I replaced it and put it backwards, it's up like this, facing me. While it may seem uncomfortable, it's actually extremely natural and much more comfortable than the spacebar's natural position. I find it a lot easier to access while gaming and typing, and it is just a lot more comfortable to have your hands rest on when you're doing anything. Now, before we leave off just yet, I want to give you guys a typing test where I type on my keyboard. My keyboard has Cherry MX Blues, which are the loud and have a tactile bump and click, so you will definitely be able to hear the audible click, and as I bottom out, you'll get the clickety-clack sound. So I'm going to point the mic towards the keyboard and then do some typing and probably mimic some gaming. That's it. That about wraps up my video on mechanical keyboards and why you should get one. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe to see further videos. Once I hit 100 subscribers, which is approaching rapidly, I'm going to do a setup tour featuring my battle station and my PC. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, have a good one.